Are you feeling an unsettling shift in your body, a subtle decline in the strength and ease you once took for granted? Perhaps your steps feel heavier, your once reliable legs now ache, or sudden excruciating cramps steal your precious sleep. You might tell yourself it's just aging, an unavoidable part of getting older, a narrative whispered by time, subtly eroding your independence and the vibrant life you deserve. But what if that widespread belief is a dangerous misconception? What if those nagging pains, that creeping weakness, aren't an inevitable fate, but a preventable decline, hiding in plain sight, with solutions as simple as the food on your plate? Don't let another day pass accepting a weaker, less mobile future. Over 60% of adults over 65 silently endure muscle cramps and leg weakness, often unaware that a profound transformation is within reach. This isn't just about feeling better. It's about reclaiming your freedom, your joy, and the power to live life on your own terms. The secret to rebuilding strength, soothing painful cramps, and restoring your vital circulation lies not in complex treatments, but in the everyday gifts of nature. Prepare to unlock the astonishing potential of common fruits and crucial nutrients that can fundamentally change your physical future before the chance slips away. Jackfruit, the tropical muscle guardian. Consider Mrs. Johnson, a lively 74-year-old in sunny Florida whose morning walks, once a cherished ritual, have become a fading memory. Lately, her legs have felt like lead, heavy and weak, frequently punctuated by night cramps so intense they robbed her of sleep. She attributed it to the inevitable march of time, a sad surrender to aging. Yet her nightly battle wasn't merely age. It was a silent plea from her body, a deficiency that could have been addressed with a simple tropical treasure, jackfruit. This remarkable, often overlooked fruit, despite its sweet and intriguing taste, harbors an impressive secret that can make your legs feel significantly lighter and stronger. Jackfruit is a natural powerhouse of potassium, a vital mineral that acts as a meticulous conductor for your body's electrolytes, orchestrating smooth muscle contractions and preventing those agonizing involuntary spasms. Harvard scientists have spotlighted the profound impact of potassium-rich diets, revealing a potential reduction in muscle cramps and weakness by up to 40% in older adults. This makes jackfruit far more than just a delicious snack. It emerges as a natural edible shield for your muscles. Take Robert, a 68-year-old retired bus driver from Texas, whose walks were often cut short by sudden, sharp calf cramps. His nights were a torment of painful spasms, forcing him out of bed. He initially suspected poor circulation, but his doctor unveiled a hidden culprit, lower than normal potassium levels. Instead of relying solely on supplements, Robert embraced a new approach, thoughtfully incorporating jackfruit into his weekly diet, enjoying it fresh when abundant or frozen and dried during off-seasons. Within a mere few weeks, a remarkable shift began. His nighttime cramps diminished significantly, replaced by more consistent energy during his daily strolls. His wife, witnessing his newfound vitality, playfully remarked that he moved with the spryness of a man a decade his junior. Beyond its potassium bounty, jackfruit also boasts a substantial amount of vitamin B6, a crucial nutrient that facilitates seamless communication between your nerves and muscles. This ensures your legs retain sensation and strength, warding off feelings of numbness or persistent weakness. A comprehensive study from the National Institutes of Health further cemented this, confirming that seniors with higher vitamin B6 intake reported enhanced coordination and a marked reduction in tingling sensations in their feet. When you combine these benefits with jackfruit's rich fiber content, which not only improves robust blood flow, but also stabilizes energy levels, you uncover a fruit that orchestrates a multifaceted symphony of support for your legs, working diligently on several levels to maintain their health and vitality. Integrating jackfruit into your daily routine is surprisingly simple, even if fresh varieties aren't common in your area. Opt for frozen or canned versions, ensuring they are packed in water rather than sugary syrup. You can effortlessly blend it into your morning smoothie, dice it into a vibrant fruit salad, or even lightly bake it as a unique side dish. The true magic lies in consistency. By adding this extraordinary fruit to your diet just a few times a week, you'll embark on a journey of slowly but surely rebuilding the inherent strength and unwavering stability in your legs, paving the way for a more active and comfortable life. If jackfruit could bring such profound relief to Robert, imagine the incredible difference it could make for you. Plums, quick relief for tired legs. When the word plum comes to mind, most people conjure images of a delightful summer snack bursting with juicy sweetness. Yet, very few truly grasp the profound power nestled within these small, vibrant purple fruits, especially concerning their exceptional ability to fortify your legs and liberate them from the grip of painful cramps. Plums, much like the mighty jackfruit, are generously endowed with potassium. However, what sets them apart is the remarkable speed at which this potassium springs into action, diligently regulating muscle contractions throughout your body. Researchers at the esteemed Mayo Clinic have highlighted the significant impact of adequate potassium intake, discovering that it can diminish episodes of nighttime cramping in seniors by an impressive 35%, particularly when paired with proper hydration practices. Consider Janet, a spirited 71-year-old grandmother from Ohio whose passion for gardening was often cut short by searing calf pains. After just 30 minutes of bending and tending, she mistakenly attributed her discomfort to arthritis until her doctor's blood tests revealed the underlying cause: low potassium levels. Janet, with a hopeful heart, decided to swap her usual afternoon cookies or chips for 2 fresh plums. Within a single month, a remarkable transformation unfolded. She found herself gardening for extended periods, her calves no longer tightening into painful knots. Even more encouraging, her doctor noted an unexpected bonus. Her blood pressure readings had significantly improved. This delightful outcome wasn't a coincidence. Potassium-rich fruits like plums also actively bolster heart health and optimize circulation, offering a holistic benefit that extends far beyond just muscle relief. But plums offer a treasure trove far beyond their potassium content. They are also abundantly rich in polyphenols, potent antioxidants that act as tireless guardians, protecting your delicate blood vessels from the insidious damage that can accumulate over time. Healthy, resilient blood vessels are paramount, ensuring superior blood flow to your legs, which in turn prevents that common, weary, heavy sensation so many older adults lament. A compelling study published in the prestigious Journal of Nutrition underscored this very point, revealing that seniors who consistently consumed polyphenol-rich fruits experienced not only enhanced circulation but also an impressive improvement in bone density. This reveals another powerful, often overlooked benefit of plums. They actively contribute to keeping your bones firm and exceptionally resilient, significantly lowering the risk of frailty and maintaining your robust mobility in your later years. Incorporating plums into your daily life is both simple and delicious. When in season, fresh plums are an absolute delight, perfect for slicing into your morning cereal or enjoying as a standalone snack. This not only satisfies your sweet tooth naturally, but also stealthily strengthens your legs in ways you might not immediately notice, until one day you experience a profound realization. You can walk farther, climb stairs with unexpected ease, and finally enjoy uninterrupted, pain-free sleep, free from those dreaded nocturnal cramps. Plums may sound impressive, but the next fruit on our list holds an even more surprising secret. It doesn't just combat cramps, it actively helps your legs feel lighter, a true blessing when summer's oppressive heat makes every single step feel like a monumental effort. Cantaloupe, the hydrating leg refresher. When the summer heat settles in, an all too common complaint surfaces among older adults. Their legs feel heavier, weaker, and those nagging cramps become an unwelcome, more frequent visitor. One critical, yet often overlooked reason behind this discomfort is dehydration. This is precisely where the vibrant, orange-fleshed cantaloupe steps in as a true hero. This succulent melon is composed of nearly 90% water, offering a deliciously natural pathway to keep your body optimally hydrated while simultaneously delivering essential nourishment to your muscles. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, dehydration stands as one of the leading culprits behind muscle cramps in seniors, particularly during sweltering weather or following even light physical activity. Take George, a 73-year-old retired mechanic living in the scorching Arizona desert. He cherished his short evening walks, but during the summer, he'd often find his legs dragging, feeling as if each one weighed an unbearable 100 pounds. Sometimes his calves would cramp so severely that he was forced to sit on the curb, waiting for the intense pain to subside. His observant daughter, understanding the link between hydration and comfort, gently encouraged him to incorporate more hydrating fruits into his diet. George embraced this simple change, making a bowl of chilled cantaloupe his refreshing afternoon ritual. Within just a few weeks, he noticed a dramatic reduction in cramps, a surge of sustained energy in the evenings, and even experienced better, deeper sleep, no longer rudely awakened by the torment of his protesting legs. Yet, hydration is only one facet of cantaloupe's remarkable story. This refreshing melon is also a commendable source of potassium, which is indispensable for ensuring your muscles contract and relax with effortless fluidity. Moreover, it provides a healthy dose of vitamin A, a powerful antioxidant that acts as a protective shield for muscle tissue, guarding it against the insidious damage caused by oxidative stress. In fact, a significant study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed a compelling link. Diets rich in carotenoids, the very compounds responsible for the vibrant orange hue of melons like cantaloupe, were strongly associated with reduced muscle weakness in older adults. This profound finding means that cantaloupe doesn't merely refresh your palate. It actively works to preserve and enhance the intrinsic strength of your legs, supporting your mobility from the inside out. Integrating cantaloupe into your daily regimen is both effortless and delightful. Transform it into convenient cubes and keep them chilling in your fridge, ready for a quick, cooling snack. Blend it into a velvety smoothie with a touch of yogurt for an energizing and nutritious breakfast. Or simply savor it fresh and unadulterated after a brisk walk, allowing it to replenish the vital fluids and electrolytes you've expended. Many find cantaloupe's natural sweetness pairs wonderfully with fresh berries or a sprig of mint, creating a light and invigorating summer salad. Its inherent sweetness makes it a perfect, guilt-free substitute for sugary desserts, enabling you to uphold your healthy eating goals while still satisfying those inevitable cravings. Consider cantaloupe as more than just a sweet treat. It's a gentle yet robust support system for your legs, especially when the demands of heat or physical activity threaten to make every step feel burdensome. If you're impressed by the humble cantaloupe, prepare to be even more astonished by our next revelation. It's not a solid fruit at all, but a natural liquid elixir that athletes and older adults alike swear by for instant, revitalizing recovery. Coconut water, nature's instant recovery drink. When observing athletes after an arduous run, you might notice their immediate reach for a specialized sports drink. But what if there existed a natural alternative? One that not only rivaled, but often surpassed commercial options in effectiveness, all without the unwelcome baggage of added sugars or artificial ingredients? This is where coconut water emerges as a true marvel, often heralded as nature's ultimate electrolyte drink. It is brimming with potassium, magnesium, and sodium, precisely the trio of essential minerals your body craves to meticulously restore balance after periods of sweating or fluid loss. A meticulous clinical study published in the Journal of Physiological Anthropology provided compelling evidence demonstrating that coconut water rehydrated participants just as efficiently as leading commercial sports drinks, but with the distinct advantage of being free from artificial additives and excessive sugars. The profound secret of coconut water lies within its exceptionally high potassium content, which often dwarfs that found in a common banana. This potent potassium works in synergistic harmony with magnesium, diligently regulating muscle contractions to ensure fluidity and prevent rigidity. Concurrently, its sodium content plays a crucial role in replenishing the vital salts lost through perspiration. This powerful triumvirate of electrolytes acts as a guardian, ensuring your muscles unwind and relax appropriately, rather than seizing up into agonizing spasms. A comprehensive review featured in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition underscored a critical insight. Electrolyte imbalance is one of the most prevalent yet entirely preventable triggers for muscle weakness and cramps in older adults. Coconut water offers a uniquely natural and effective solution to bridge this crucial physiological gap. Incorporating coconut water into your daily life doesn't demand consuming liters of it. A single cup, savored after a brisk walk, a session of gardening, or any light exercise, can make a significant difference. Many find its natural taste enhanced by a splash of fresh fruit juice, while others prefer to freeze it into convenient ice cubes, perfect for adding to smoothies. It also serves as an incredibly refreshing choice on those sweltering days when the combined toll of dehydration and salt loss leaves your legs feeling heavy and sluggish. Imagine coconut water as more than just a thirst quencher. It is a gentle, yet undeniably powerful ally, steadfastly providing your muscles with the precise minerals they require to maintain unwavering steadiness and robust strength, ensuring your body functions at its optimal best. Avocados, creamy power for circulation and strength. When the creamy green avocado comes to mind, your thoughts might immediately drift to a delectable guacamole at a lively summer picnic. Yet, this extraordinary fruit offers a wealth of benefits that stretch far beyond its appealing flavor and texture. It stands as a veritable powerhouse for fostering robust muscle health and optimizing vital circulation throughout your body. Avocados are generously packed with both potassium and magnesium, a perfectly balanced duo that excels at preventing those disruptive nighttime cramps and ensuring your muscles contract with smooth, consistent precision. According to meticulous research from the National Institutes of Health, diets that are higher in magnesium are unequivocally linked to a significant reduction in leg cramps among older adults, a benefit particularly pronounced during the quiet hours of sleep. Take Linda, a vibrant 69-year-old from New Mexico whose passion was line dancing at her community center. Unfortunately, her joy was frequently interrupted as she often had to retreat to the sidelines halfway through a session, her calves tightening into painful knots. Her doctor clarified that both low magnesium levels and suboptimal circulation contributed to her persistent problem. Opting for a natural yet powerful intervention, Linda began adding half an avocado to her breakfast 3 times a week rather than relying solely on supplements. Within a single month, a remarkable transformation occurred. Her legs no longer seized up during dance practice, and she found herself confidently participating in longer sessions, entirely free from discomfort. She felt a profound sense of renewed strength, enhanced confidence, and immense happiness in being able to actively engage with her friends once more. Avocados also play a crucial role in the preservation of muscle tissue as we gracefully age. Sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength, quietly impacts nearly 1 in 3 individuals over the age of 60. The potent combination of potassium, magnesium, and the heart-healthy fats abundant in avocados can act as a powerful buffer, effectively slowing this natural process. This preservation of muscle not only enables you to remain active, but also safeguards your independence, ensuring you can continue to move through life with ease and vitality. Integrating avocados into your daily diet without experiencing palate fatigue is delightfully simple. Spread creamy, mashed avocado generously on whole grain toast for a wonderfully filling and nutritious breakfast. Slice it into a crisp salad for a satisfying lunch, or blend it seamlessly into a smoothie, providing a luxurious, dairy-free, creamy texture. Some enthusiasts even savor its natural flavor with a simple sprinkle of salt and pepper. The true secret lies in regularity. Consuming avocado a few times a week can usher in a visibly noticeable difference in the strength and overall comfort of your legs, enhancing your mobility and well-being. And as we discuss classic, universally cherished fruits, our next highlight is a familiar favorite, often affectionately dubbed the anti-cramp fruit, and chances are it's already a staple in your kitchen. Bananas, the classic anti-cramp champion. If there is one fruit universally associated with muscle health and vitality, it is undoubtedly the banana. Often hailed as the anti-cramp fruit, bananas represent one of the most straightforward and profoundly effective ways to maintain robust leg strength and keep them free from the agony of sudden painful spasms. Their remarkably high potassium content plays a critical role in ensuring your muscles contract and relax with perfect harmony, diligently preventing those abrupt, involuntary lockups that so frequently strike at night or during periods of activity. According to data from the US Department of Agriculture, a single medium banana effortlessly supplies approximately 10% of your daily potassium needs, establishing it as one of the most convenient and accessible sources of this indispensable mineral. Consider Frank, a 72-year-old retired firefighter from Michigan who cherished his fishing trips to the serene lake. However, his outings were often prematurely cut short because standing on the dock invariably left his calves excruciatingly cramped. His doctor proposed a remarkably simple yet profound adjustment: eat a banana before heading out. Frank, intrigued, followed this advice, and to his utter astonishment, the frequency and intensity of his cramps significantly diminished. Within weeks, he could happily remain on his feet for longer periods, fully immersing himself in his beloved hobby once more. He even lightheartedly joked that bananas had granted him a second career as a full-time cramp-free fisherman. But bananas extend their benefits far beyond merely replenishing potassium. They are also a valuable source of vitamin B6, which acts as a crucial facilitator for seamless nerve-to-muscle communication, actively helping to alleviate tingling or numbness in the legs. Furthermore, bananas offer easily digestible carbohydrates, providing a rapid and efficient burst of energy for muscles, which is why athletes frequently consume them before or after intense exercise. Seniors can reap these very same benefits, finding renewed vigor, especially if daily fatigue and leg heaviness are persistent struggles. Bananas are also inherently low in sodium, rendering them a safe and heart-friendly choice for individuals diligently monitoring their blood pressure, all while still delivering the precise nutrients that their muscles intensely crave. The versatility of bananas in your diet is truly remarkable. You can effortlessly slice them into your morning cereal, blend them into creamy, energizing smoothies, or simply enjoy them as a quick, satisfying afternoon snack. For those with an undeniable sweet tooth, freezing banana slices and then blending them creates a luscious ice cream-like treat, offering indulgent satisfaction without the unwelcome sugar overload. Regularly incorporating bananas into your diet not only meticulously restores crucial electrolyte balance, but also steadfastly supports long-term leg strength and vitality. So, the next time you feel your legs begin to tighten or grow weary too quickly, remember that something as humble and accessible as a banana can make a truly profound and lasting difference in your daily comfort and mobility. Protein, the foundation of leg strength. As we gracefully navigate the journey of aging, one of the earliest, most insidious signs often manifests itself in our legs. Climbing a familiar flight of stairs suddenly feels like a Herculean task. Walking long distances, once a simple pleasure, becomes unexpectedly tiring. And the seemingly effortless act of standing up from a chair might now demand more exertion than ever before. These subtle yet undeniable shifts are often the first whispers of sarcopenia, the gradual insidious loss of muscle mass and strength that silently affects up to a third of adults over the age of 60. But is this unwelcome physical decline truly an inevitable decree of fate, or can we, with deliberate intention, take a stand against it? More specifically, can a single powerful nutrient hold the key to preserving the inherent strength and vibrant vitality of our legs as the years unfold? The resounding answer is a hopeful yes, and that essential nutrient is protein. Protein is not merely the domain of bodybuilders or elite athletes. For older adults, it stands as an absolutely fundamental cornerstone of healthy aging, particularly when it comes to maintaining optimal leg function. Our muscles, the very engines of our mobility, are intricately constructed from protein. However, as we age, our bodies become less efficient at utilizing this crucial building block for repair and rebuilding. This phenomenon, aptly termed anabolic resistance, signifies that the aging body requires a greater quantity of high-quality protein to ignite the same muscle-building response it once achieved with effortless ease in younger years. This is precisely where protein earns its distinguished place as a true powerhouse nutrient. It consistently supplies the raw, essential materials required to maintain lean muscle tissue, a factor that is absolutely critical for robust leg strength, impeccable balance, and fluid mobility. Even more remarkable is the pivotal role of a particular amino acid, leucine. Found in generous abundance in foods like dairy products, eggs, and lean meats, leucine acts as a biological switch, powerfully activating a key growth pathway in the body known as mTOR. This activation sends a clear, unmistakable signal to commence the vital process of muscle building. Without this critical signal, even a protein-rich meal may not fully unleash its potential to support the meticulous muscle maintenance that aging legs so desperately require. So, what are the profound consequences if we consistently fail to provide enough protein? The decline, while often slow and insidious, ultimately manifests in profound effects: significantly weakened legs, an alarming increase in the risk of falls, notably reduced mobility, a frustratingly slower recovery time from injuries, and, most critically, a higher likelihood of surrendering personal independence. Even if your caloric intake seems sufficient, a persistent lack of adequate protein can lead to muscle tissue being silently broken down, replaced not by enduring strength, but by pervasive fatigue. Fortunately, this is a challenge we can actively and effectively address. Current scientific research compellingly suggests that older adults should aim for a higher protein intake than previously recommended, targeting approximately 1.2 to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight per day. Crucially, this protein should be distributed evenly throughout the day, a strategy designed to effectively overcome anabolic resistance. Instead of reserving the bulk of your protein for dinner, imagine thoughtfully providing your legs with the essential fuel they need at every single meal, particularly during breakfast and lunch, times when many seniors often inadvertently skimp on this vital nutrient. The source of your protein also holds significant importance. High leucine proteins such as whey, eggs, fish, chicken, and Greek yogurt are especially potent in stimulating muscle growth. Additionally, plant-based options like tofu, lentils, and quinoa can also contribute substantially when thoughtfully combined to ensure a complete amino acid profile. For individuals experiencing reduced appetite or chewing difficulties, convenient and concentrated alternatives like protein shakes and powders offer a practical solution to meet these increased protein demands. Omega-3, soothing inflammation, boosting circulation. When most individuals encounter the word fat, their immediate thought is often one of avoidance rather than an association with healing or bolstering strength. Yet, what if a specific type of fat held the remarkable capability to achieve precisely the opposite effect? What if it possessed the power to gently soothe aching joints, dramatically enhance blood flow to your vital legs, and even tenderly protect the delicate nerves that orchestrate every single step you take? This extraordinary potential is precisely what omega-3 fatty acids are celebrated for, and their profound power becomes especially crucial as we age. Leg pain, persistent stiffness, and unwelcome swelling are common and frustrating complaints among older adults, and they are frequently, though often unknowingly, linked to low-grade chronic inflammation. Whether it manifests as the grinding discomfort of arthritis in the knees, the throbbing ache in the calves, or the persistent soreness in the ankles, inflammation often acts as the invisible saboteur, quietly undermining leg comfort and steadily eroding mobility. This is precisely where omega-3s gracefully step into the spotlight, not as a fleeting quick fix, but as a dedicated, natural, and long-term anti-inflammatory ally. Unlike conventional over-the-counter medications that temporarily mask pain, omega-3 fatty acids operate from within, gently yet profoundly down-regulating the body's inflammatory response at a fundamental cellular level. EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid, and DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, the two most active and potent forms of omega-3s found abundantly in fish oil, exert their influence by carefully regulating the production of crucial signaling molecules known as eicosanoids and resolvins. These remarkable compounds actively facilitate the resolution of inflammation rather than inadvertently fueling its destructive cycle. The tangible outcome is a profound improvement. Joints that articulate with greater freedom and fluidity, experiencing significantly less swelling and stiffness, and legs that feel less burdened and weighed down by the relentless grip of chronic discomfort. However, the transformative magic of omega-3s does not cease at merely combating inflammation. As we mature, the efficiency of circulation to the lower limbs naturally, yet unfortunately, diminishes. The microscopic capillaries, those intricate networks responsible for delivering vital oxygen and essential nutrients to our legs and feet, become less efficient. This decline contributes to cold feet, frustrating cramping, a slower rate of wound healing, and can even exacerbate more serious issues in individuals managing diabetes or peripheral artery disease. Omega-3s intervene powerfully by enhancing endothelial function, which refers to the crucial health of the inner lining of your blood vessels. They actively promote vasodilation, a process that keeps blood flowing smoothly and freely, while also adeptly preventing the formation of potentially dangerous clots. This profound improvement ensures that a richer supply of oxygen and essential nourishment reaches your leg muscles, delicate nerves, and resilient skin. Better circulation is not merely a pleasant sensation. It meticulously lays the indispensable groundwork for stronger, more resilient legs, accelerates recovery from physical exertion, and significantly lowers the overall risk of debilitating complications. There is also increasingly compelling scientific evidence suggesting that omega-3s may wield a significant protective influence on nerve health, a benefit particularly relevant for those grappling with the persistent tingling, burning, or numbness in the legs, common and distressing symptoms often associated with peripheral neuropathy. By meticulously reducing oxidative stress and actively promoting the regeneration of nerve cells, omega-3s may contribute substantially to preserving sensation and alleviating discomfort in the lower limbs. This is an especially critical aspect for older adults managing diabetes or various vascular issues, where a loss of sensation can tragically lead to unnoticed injuries or dangerous infections. So, where can one find this truly remarkable and multifaceted fat? The most abundant and effective sources are cold water fatty fish such as wild salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies, all of which are exceptionally rich in both EPA and DHA. For individuals who do not regularly consume fish, meticulously purified fish oil supplements or sustainable algal oil, a viable vegan alternative, can provide equally effective and beneficial alternatives. While the precise ideal dosage can vary based on individual physiological needs, numerous scientific studies consistently support a daily intake of 1,000 to 2,000 nanomilligrams of combined EPA and DHA to unlock their potent anti-inflammatory and profound cardiovascular benefits. They're just collagen, the hidden framework of mobility. You may not consciously perceive it, but beneath every strong, confident step, every flexible knee bend, and every steady ankle rotation lies an intricate hidden framework, collagen. This remarkable protein intricately weaves through your tendons, provides cushioning for your joints, and imparts an essential springiness to your ligaments. In essence, collagen quite literally holds your legs together, providing the structural integrity for all movement. However, as the years gently pass, this vital structural matrix quietly begins to weaken. The joints start to emit subtle aches, your knees lose their effortless bend, and your legs gradually forfeit that coveted sense of stability and resilient bounce they once possessed. The pressing question then arises: can we truly rebuild what time has subtly eroded? Can collagen genuinely restore the fundamental integrity and robust functionality of our aging legs? The answer, increasingly supported by science, is remarkably promising, and it begins with the remarkable power of collagen peptides. Collagen stands as the most abundant protein in the human body, forming the intricate scaffolding of all connective tissue. Yet, after the age of 30, your body's natural production of collagen begins a gradual, steady decline with each passing year. By the time you reach your 60s or 70s, the profound impact of this decline can be felt in every creaky knee and every overstretched tendon. And unlike muscle mass, which can sometimes be visibly regained with consistent training and sufficient protein intake, the loss of collagen reveals itself more slowly, but its ramifications are no less serious for overall mobility and comfort. This is precisely where collagen peptides skillfully intervene. Unlike ordinary dietary collagen, hydrolyzed collagen peptides are meticulously broken down into short chains of amino acids that are incredibly easy for your body to absorb into the bloodstream. Once within your system, they don't simply vanish. Instead, they cleverly travel to your joints and connective tissues, where they act as intelligent messengers, actively stimulating your body's own natural collagen production. In numerous rigorous clinical studies, individuals who consistently took daily collagen peptides reported a significant reduction in joint pain, notable improvements in flexibility, and even demonstrated enhanced bone mineral density over time. This translates directly to more stable knees, more resilient ankles, and a significantly lower risk of suffering from debilitating soft tissue injuries that, in older adults, could potentially take many agonizing months to heal. Yet, collagen's crucial role extends beyond mere strength. It is fundamentally about facilitating smooth, unhindered movement. When collagen-rich tissues are meticulously maintained, your legs move with an unparalleled fluidity. The knee glides effortlessly without any grinding sensation. The Achilles tendon flexes smoothly, free from inflammation. The plantar fascia, that thick, resilient band connecting your heel to your toes, provides unwavering support for every stride without strain or discomfort. These seemingly minor but absolutely critical details of optimal leg function are all intricately dependent on a robust and healthy collagen architecture. However, collagen is not a solitary actor. It operates within a symphony of nutrients. To be truly effective, it profoundly relies on key cofactors, most notably vitamin C, which functions as an essential biological switch for collagen synthesis. Without an adequate supply of vitamin C, your body simply cannot effectively produce or rebuild collagen, regardless of how much you ingest. This is precisely why many high-quality collagen supplements thoughtfully include added vitamin C, or why it's often recommended to consume it alongside vitamin C-rich sources such as citrus fruits or bell peppers. Timing and unwavering consistency also hold paramount importance. Daily supplementation for a period of 8 to 12 weeks is typically where the most significant clinical benefits begin to materialize. As for sourcing, collagen peptides are most commonly derived from bovine, cow, marine fish, or porcine pig collagen. While all these sources contain the essential amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline that your body requires to rebuild connective tissue, marine collagen is frequently lauded for its superior absorption, though bovine collagen remains the most extensively studied option concerning its benefits for joint and bone support. Creatine, igniting cellular power for aging legs. Is there a way, a definitive method, to reignite that deep foundational cellular energy that fuels strong, undeniably capable legs, especially within the context of aging bodies? Enter creatine, a nutrient often mistakenly pigeonholed as a mere bodybuilding supplement, but one that is increasingly being recognized as an absolute powerhouse for fostering healthy aging. At its very core, creatine is a natural compound meticulously stored within your muscles, where it functions as a remarkably fast-acting energy reserve. Every time you stand, climb, or lift, particularly when the movement demands speed or force, your muscles tap into this creatine reservoir to rapidly regenerate ATP, the crucial molecule that directly powers every muscle contraction. Think of it as having a sophisticated, readily available backup generator exclusively for your legs, ensuring they never run out of immediate power. However, as we age, our body's natural creatine stores inevitably begin to decline, and with this decline, so too diminishes our intrinsic ability to generate quick, efficient energy during movement. The tangible consequence is a body that betrays you, legs that fatigue far too easily, a noticeable reduction in walking speed, and a subtle yet dangerously insidious erosion of both balance and self-confidence. But here lies the truly remarkable revelation. Creatine stands as one of the most extensively studied and unequivocally effective supplements known for reversing age-related muscle decline. When thoughtfully combined with even modest resistance training, creatine has been scientifically demonstrated to significantly increase lower body strength, enhance muscle mass, and improve overall functional performance in older adults. In comprehensive meta-analyses, seniors who consistently took creatine while actively engaging in regular exercise displayed significantly improved walking speed, reduced chair rise time, and boosted leg power, in stark contrast to their counterparts who did not supplement. Even in individuals who are largely sedentary or frail, creatine appears to play a vital role in preserving muscle, providing the legs with a crucial baseline of strength even in the absence of intense workouts. But creatine's transformative benefits extend far beyond just muscle tissue. Emerging research tantalizingly suggests that it may also actively support bone density, likely due to the increased force that strengthened muscles exert on bones. This particular benefit is profoundly relevant to the legs, which bear the entire weight of the body and are highly vulnerable to debilitating fractures resulting from falls. Simply put, stronger muscles intrinsically lead to stronger bones, and creatine serves as a potent fuel source for both. Unlike many other nutrients that require months to yield even subtle changes, creatine's effects are often strikingly noticeable within a matter of weeks. Users frequently report a tangible improvement in energy levels during their walks, enhanced stability when rising from a chair, and a general, pervasive sense of restored capability and confidence within their legs. So, how does one effectively incorporate this potent compound? The most widely accepted and thoroughly researched form is creatine monohydrate, an affordable and highly effective option. A consistent daily dose of 3 to 5 grams is typically effective and deemed perfectly safe for older adults. There is no need for complex loading phases or cycling protocols. The key simply lies in unwavering consistency. It can be effortlessly mixed into water or added to your favorite smoothie, ideally consumed with a meal for optimized absorption. And what about potential side effects? Creatine has undergone extensive scientific scrutiny, and when taken at appropriate dosages, it is considered exceptionally safe even within older populations. Minor water retention may initially occur, but this typically resolves quickly. Crucially, long-standing concerns about kidney health in otherwise healthy individuals have been largely and definitively disproven in numerous clinical trials, allowing you to embrace its benefits with confidence. Glucosamine, the cartilage builder. Glucosamine isn't a flashy trend. It won't be found on the cover of trendy superfood magazines, nor is it marketed as a high-performance supplement for immediate gratification. However, for decades, it has quietly and consistently stood as one of the most thoroughly researched nutrients for promoting optimal joint health, particularly within the challenging context of osteoarthritis, the progressive and often debilitating breakdown of cartilage that affects millions of aging adults globally. What imbues glucosamine with its unique significance is that it is not merely a pain reliever. Instead, it functions as a fundamental building block, a crucial structural component of the very molecules that form resilient cartilage, the lubricating joint fluid, and essential connective tissue. Imagine it as the foundational raw material tirelessly contributing to the body's natural joint repair processes. As we gracefully age, the body's intrinsic ability to maintain and meticulously regenerate cartilage naturally declines. The unwelcome consequences are often thinning joint surfaces, pervasive inflammation, debilitating stiffness, and persistent pain, especially pronounced in the weight-bearing joints of the legs. The knees, in particular, often bear the brunt of this cumulative wear and tear. Glucosamine actively supports the body's natural cartilage production while simultaneously aiding in the maintenance of the thick, viscous fluid that both lubricates and nourishes joints from deep within. In several rigorous long-term studies, including those meticulously reviewed in comprehensive Cochrane meta-analyses, glucosamine, particularly in its sulfate form, has been consistently shown to significantly reduce joint pain and effectively slow the progression of cartilage loss, especially within the knee joint. And while the majority of these studies tend to focus on the prominent knee joint, the fundamental principles of its beneficial action apply equally to the smaller, yet equally vital joints in the ankles and feet, where cartilage wear can be just as profoundly debilitating. Perhaps the most underappreciated aspect of glucosamine is its profound stabilizing effect. Unlike quick-fix solutions that merely mask pain, glucosamine provides foundational, structural support. It works gradually, meticulously reinforcing the internal scaffolding of your joints over an extended period. Users frequently report subtle yet profoundly meaningful improvements, less creaking and cracking sounds, easier and more fluid bending motions, enhanced overall mobility, and a heightened sense of confidence during everyday tasks such as climbing stairs or navigating uneven terrain. Glucosamine also demonstrates excellent synergy when paired with chondroitin, another powerful cartilage-supporting compound, and together they have shown modest but consistently positive improvements in both mobility and overall joint comfort. However, glucosamine alone still retains considerable value, particularly when initiated early, before joint damage becomes extensively advanced. It represents a slow-burn solution, not a miraculous instant cure, but for aging legs, the adage, "slow and steady wins the race," truly rings true. So how should this valuable nutrient be effectively taken? The generally accepted standard dosage for glucosamine sulfate is 1 to 500 mg per day, frequently divided into 2 or 3 smaller doses, ideally consumed with meals. It is important to manage expectations, as it may take a period of 4 to 8 weeks before noticeable benefits begin to appear, which underscores the absolute importance of unwavering consistency. While it is generally well tolerated, individuals with known shellfish allergies should exercise caution, as some supplements are derived from shellfish exoskeletons. Fortunately, many plant-based or synthetically produced options are now readily available, ensuring that this beneficial nutrient is accessible to a wider range of individuals. Curcumin, the ancient anti-inflammatory ally. Long revered and extensively utilized in ancient traditional medicine systems such as Ayurveda and Chinese herbalism, curcumin has, in recent years, garnered widespread global attention for its extraordinarily powerful anti-inflammatory and potent antioxidant properties. This isn't simply anecdotal folklore. Modern scientific inquiry has meticulously validated curcumin's profound effects in hundreds of rigorous studies, a significant number of which specifically focus on its crucial role in managing chronic joint and muscle conditions. In particular, curcumin has demonstrated immense promise in adeptly managing osteoarthritis, tendinitis, and various forms of inflammatory pain, all common and often debilitating conditions that frequently affect the legs and lower extremities in older adults. So, how does this remarkable compound actually work its magic at a cellular level? Curcumin precisely interrupts the intricate inflammatory cascade by effectively blocking key enzymes such as COX-2 and 5-LOX, and by modulating signaling molecules like TNF-alpha and interleukins, which are notorious for fueling swelling and pain. Unlike conventional non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, which frequently carry the burden of gastrointestinal side effects or long-term risks, curcumin is considerably gentler on the body, especially when consumed in optimized, highly absorbable forms. Clinical trials have even compellingly shown curcumin to be as effective as ibuprofen in significantly reducing joint pain and stiffness in patients suffering from arthritis, all while boasting a considerably superior safety profile. For aging legs, This translates directly into tangible benefits: less pervasive swelling in the knees, reduced tension in often overused tendons, and a greater overall sense of comfort during movement. It proves particularly valuable in conditions like plantar fasciitis, where inflammation in the thick band of tissue along the bottom of the foot causes excruciating heel pain with every single step, a condition notoriously difficult to effectively manage. Curcumin's unique ability to modulate pain and accelerate tissue recovery positions it as one of the few natural compounds that not only effectively reduces symptoms, but may also profoundly help in addressing the underlying causes of discomfort. Beyond its direct impact on joints and tendons, curcumin's potent antioxidant effects offer a broader spectrum of protection. Aging muscles and nerves are constantly under siege from free radicals, unstable molecules that insidiously damage tissue over time. Curcumin acts as a powerful neutralizer for these damaging radicals, potentially preserving muscle integrity and even actively supporting nerve health. This is a particularly crucial benefit in preventing leg numbness or alleviating neuropathic pain, especially for individuals living with diabetes or various circulatory problems. Of course, one of curcumin's long-standing challenges has been its inherent low bioavailability. In its raw form, it does not absorb well into the bloodstream. Fortunately, modern pharmaceutical formulations have elegantly solved this issue. Enhanced versions, such as curcumin combined with piperine, black pepper extract, phytosomal curcumin, or nanocurcumin, are now widely available and have demonstrated significantly increased effectiveness. With these remarkable advancements, the full therapeutic potential of curcumin is finally truly accessible. A common and effective dosage for robust joint and inflammatory support typically ranges between 500 to 1,000 td of standardized curcumin extract daily, though individual needs and responses may naturally vary. When taken consistently, most individuals begin to notice tangible improvements within a period of 4 to 6 weeks. Not a magical overnight cure, but a steady, profound shift toward greater comfort and unhindered freedom of movement. Top 5 daily habits to keep your legs strong in old age. Are you sensing a creeping weakness in your legs as you gracefully age? Do the sudden sharp pangs of cramps or persistent stiffness frequently hinder your ability to move with the unburdened freedom you once enjoyed? What if the secret to maintaining strong, steady, and entirely pain-free legs, regardless of your chronological age, lies within the embrace of just a few simple yet profoundly impactful daily habits? We are about to unveil the top 5 essential daily practices that can meticulously preserve powerful, healthy legs and effectively prevent those frustrating, debilitating leg cramps that often plague seniors. Whether your aspiration is to remain vibrantly active, to deftly avoid nagging discomfort, or simply to move through life with unwavering confidence, these transformative tips are poised to revolutionize your mobility. Prepare to discover the undeniable truth. Stronger legs are not merely a physical attribute. They are the very foundation of a stronger, more independent, and infinitely more joyful you. Movement, the engine of freedom. As we advance in years, the vitality of our legs unequivocally dictates the expanse of our personal freedom. They are the diligent carriers that bear us through every facet of daily life, steadfastly supporting every single movement, from the moment we rise from our beds to the ascent of challenging stairs. Yet, far too many individuals passively observe their intrinsic strength subtly dissipate, often under the misguided assumption that it is an unavoidable, preordained chapter of aging. But here lies the profound truth. The gradual loss of leg strength is not an inevitable sentence. It is, more accurately, a choice. And the most potent, most effective way to meticulously preserve this vital strength is through consistent, intentional movement. Muscles, by their very nature, thrive on movement. The precise moment we cease to actively engage them, they embark on a subtle but steady path of deterioration, a process clinically termed sarcopenia, which, surprisingly, can commence as early as our 30s, but dramatically accelerates its pace after the age of 60. Without regular targeted stimulation, the crucial muscles in your legs progressively weaken, transforming once simple daily tasks, such as gracefully standing up from a chair or enjoying a leisurely walk around the block, into daunting, energy-sapping challenges. But here's the empowering truth: strength is not an exclusive domain reserved solely for the young. Scientific evidence overwhelmingly demonstrates that older adults possess the incredible capacity to rebuild and diligently maintain robust leg strength through consistent and intelligently targeted exercise. Whether you are a cautious beginner who hasn't engaged in structured exercise for many years, or an active individual striving to enhance your current routine, the precise and correct movements hold the power to fundamentally transform not only the physical condition of your legs, but also your entire overarching sense of well-being. The most effective strategy for cultivating powerful leg strength involves a synergistic combination of resistance training, dedicated balance work, meticulous flexibility exercises, and gentle, low-impact cardiovascular activity. Strength training forms the absolute bedrock of this approach. Bodyweight exercises such as controlled squats, precise lunges, and the fundamental side-to-stand movements are exceptionally effective at actively engaging and fortifying the quadriceps, hamstrings, and calves. Should these movements initially sound intimidating, begin with something considerably simpler. Practice standing up from a chair without relying on your hands, and then gently repeat this motion. This single fundamental movement remarkably mimics the essential actions required for daily living, and over time, consistently builds crucial leg power. For an added challenge, incorporating resistance bands or light ankle weights can further stimulate your muscles, encouraging them to grow stronger with each dedicated session. Balance constitutes another critically important piece of this intricate puzzle. A vast number of falls, unfortunately, occur because the very muscles responsible for stabilizing us, particularly those in the ankles and thighs, have become weakened. Simple yet highly effective exercises, such as standing on one foot while gently holding onto a sturdy chair for support, or diligently practicing the fluid, graceful movements of Tai Chi, can profoundly enhance your ability to maintain steadfast balance. These movements do more than just strengthen muscles. They also meticulously train your brain and nervous system to react more swiftly and accurately, effectively preventing stumbles before they even have a chance to occur. However, strength alone is not sufficient. Flexibility plays an undeniably key role in preventing stiffness and ensuring smooth, unhindered movement. Incorporating daily stretching routines, specifically targeting the hamstrings, calves, and hip flexors, is essential for maintaining optimal mobility and significantly reducing the risk of painful muscle strains. Just a few minutes of gentle stretching each morning or after exercise can keep your legs feeling wonderfully limber and perfectly prepared for continuous movement throughout the day. For individuals who find high-impact workouts challenging or uncomfortable, low-impact activities such as walking, swimming, or cycling offer a fantastic and highly beneficial way to keep legs actively engaged without placing undue stress on sensitive joints. Walking in particular consistently keeps muscles active, robustly encourages circulation, and even diligently helps maintain essential bone density, a critical factor in preventing debilitating fractures. The single most important element in this entire journey is unwavering consistency. True strength is not forged in a single day, but every small, deliberate effort accumulates, building toward a future of enduring mobility and vitality. Nutrition, fueling your foundation. While consistent exercise may rightfully be considered the dynamic engine that diligently builds leg strength, proper nutrition stands as the indispensable fuel that consistently powers that engine. Without an adequate supply of the correct nutrients, muscles inevitably weaken, the crucial recovery process slows to a crawl, and the body struggles profoundly to maintain the robust strength essential for fluid, confident movement. Food in this context is far more than mere sustenance. It is the very building block of mobility, the foundational raw material for constructing strong, resilient muscles, and indeed, a secret weapon against the insidious, age-related decline that so many accept as unavoidable. One of the most significant and often overlooked nutritional missteps older adults commonly make is simply not consuming enough protein. As we gracefully age, our bodies become notably less efficient at processing protein, which means we require a greater quantity of it to effectively maintain and meticulously rebuild muscle tissue. Yet, a disheartening number of seniors fall far short of the recommended daily intake, unknowingly accelerating the very muscle loss they wish to avoid. Consider protein as the strong binding cement that meticulously holds your physical strength together. Without an adequate supply, the entire foundation begins to weaken, and the legs that once carried you effortlessly start to protest and struggle. So, how much protein do you genuinely need to thrive? Scientific research compellingly suggests that older adults should aim for at least 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight each and every day. This means that if you weigh, for example, 70 kilograms, approximately 154 pounds, you should conscientiously be consuming somewhere between 70 to 84 grams of protein daily. But simply hitting a numerical target isn't enough. The true power lies in meticulously distributing your protein intake evenly throughout the day. Instead of consuming the majority of it at dinner, thoughtfully integrate protein-rich foods into every meal to continuously support muscle repair and foster sustained growth. However, protein alone is not the sole answer. Calcium and vitamin D stand as your leg's unwavering best allies. Strong, resilient legs fundamentally require strong, healthy bones. And without an adequate intake of calcium, bones can become fragile and distressingly prone to fractures. Vitamin D, on the other hand, plays an equally crucial and often underestimated role by actively helping the body effectively absorb calcium. Without its presence, even a diet brimming with calcium may prove insufficient. The best sources for these vital nutrients include dairy products, nutrient-dense leafy greens, fortified foods, and natural sunlight exposure. But if you consistently struggle to obtain enough from your diet alone, a high-quality supplement might become an essential necessity. After all, what true good is robust muscle strength if the underlying skeletal framework cannot adequately support it? Then there's the pervasive influence of inflammation, a hidden, silent force that can insidiously sap leg strength without any overt warning. Chronic inflammation, often fueled by suboptimal dietary choices, can lead to accelerated muscle loss and persistent joint pain, transforming movement into a difficult and uncomfortable chore. The effective antidote to this invisible adversary is a conscientiously anti-inflammatory diet, one generously rich in wholesome, unprocessed foods, healthy fats, and powerful antioxidants. Consciously swap out highly processed foods for lean proteins, omega-3 rich fish, a variety of nuts and seeds, and a vibrant spectrum of colorful fruits and vegetables. Every single bite you take is either actively fighting for or inadvertently working against your precious mobility. Choose wisely, for your daily food choices are not merely about energy, they are potent medicine, robust protection, and most critically, the undeniable key to a long, vibrant, and mobile life. A body that is meticulously nourished, moves with effortless ease, recovers with remarkable speed, and powerfully resists the slow, gradual decline that far too many mistakenly assume is an unavoidable facet of aging. Yes, rest, the body's recovery system. Most people instinctively believe that true strength is forged exclusively during the strenuous moments of exercise, but this perspective only captures half of the profound story. The profound truth is that genuine muscle growth and meticulous repair predominantly occur when you are at rest, more specifically, while you are deeply immersed in sleep. Sleep functions as the body's intrinsic sophisticated recovery system, the essential reset button that diligently repairs worn-out muscle fibers, meticulously replenishes depleted energy stores, and robustly reinforces the very health of your bones and joints. Without an adequate supply of this vital restorative period, All the diligent effort you pour into strengthening your legs becomes akin to attempting to construct a magnificent house upon a crumbling, unstable foundation. No matter how meticulously you manage your diet or how consistently you engage in exercise, if you are not sleeping soundly and sufficiently, your body simply will not possess the necessary time or the crucial resources to rebuild and fortify what you are so ardently striving to strengthen. During the precious hours of sleep, your body orchestrates the release of growth hormone, a remarkably powerful repair agent that vigorously stimulates muscle regeneration and promotes robust bone formation. This process holds particular significance as you gracefully age, primarily because muscle mass naturally diminishes over time. A persistent lack of deep, high-quality sleep severely disrupts this vital process, significantly slowing down recovery and rendering it considerably more challenging to maintain crucial leg strength. Over an extended period, insufficient sleep inexorably contributes to muscle weakness, a noticeable deceleration of reflexes, and even an increased susceptibility to falls. Scientific studies have compellingly demonstrated that older adults who consistently sleep less than 6 hours per night tend to exhibit weaker muscles and encounter greater difficulty with overall mobility, in stark contrast to those who consistently obtain adequate rest. In essence, every hour of lost sleep represents a missed, invaluable opportunity for your legs to fully regain their inherent power and vitality. Strength training and engaging in physical activity, by their very nature, impose a controlled stress upon your muscles, creating minuscule micro tears within the muscle fibers. This, surprisingly, is a beneficial occurrence. It is precisely how muscles respond by growing back stronger and more resilient. However, if you fail to allow them sufficient time to adequately recover, those muscles remain in a perpetual state of fatigue, leaving you feeling chronically sore and significantly more prone to injury. This critical understanding underscores why judiciously alternating intense exercise days with lighter activities such as leisurely walking, gentle stretching, or focused balance exercises is absolutely essential. It provides your legs with the crucial downtime they require to meticulously rebuild without simultaneously weakening from prolonged inactivity. So, how can you optimally fine-tune your rest to maximally enhance leg strength? It begins with an unwavering commitment to prioritizing sleep quality. Aiming for a consistent 7 to 9 hours of uninterrupted sleep each night provides your body with the profound duration it needs to meticulously restore muscle and joint health. Establishing a consistent sleep routine, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, even on weekends, plays a vital role in regulating your body's natural circadian rhythms, making it considerably easier to both fall asleep and remain asleep. Consciously avoiding stimulants like caffeine in the late afternoon and significantly reducing screen time before bed can also profoundly deepen sleep quality, ensuring your muscles receive the full, restorative recovery they desperately need. Additionally, the importance of proper sleep posture is often underestimated. If you experience persistent leg pain or stiffness, strategically placing a pillow between your knees if you are a side sleeper or comfortably under your legs if you prefer sleeping on your back can substantially reduce strain on your joints and muscles, preventing discomfort that notoriously disrupts restful sleep. Even seemingly minor adjustments, such as maintaining a cool, dark, and quiet bedroom environment, can exert a profound impact on sleep quality, allowing your body to fully relax and transition into deeper, truly restorative stages of sleep. Many older adults mistakenly assume that difficulty sleeping is an inevitable part of aging, but this is a pervasive misconception. Poor sleep is not an inescapable consequence of growing older. It is frequently the direct result of habits that require thoughtful adjustment. And when you consciously elevate rest to a priority, the myriad benefits extend far beyond mere muscle recovery. Improved sleep significantly enhances balance, effectively reduces inflammation, vigorously boosts mental clarity, and even profoundly strengthens the immune system. All vital components that collectively contribute to better overall health, enhanced mobility, and a more vibrant life. Hydration, the lifeblood of your muscles. You diligently move, you conscientiously exercise, and you meticulously nourish your body with wholesome foods, yet something persistently feels amiss. Your legs may feel inexplicably heavy, your muscles seem to cramp with alarming frequency, and a pervasive fatigue creeps in far more rapidly than it should. Your body might be subtly signaling the absence of something simple yet absolutely indispensable: optimal hydration. Water is, quite literally, the lifeblood that courses through your muscles. Every single movement you make, from the effortless act of standing up to the deliberate stride of a single step, is intrinsically dependent on the delicate fluid balance maintained within your body. Your muscles are composed of nearly 70% water, and even a slight, seemingly insignificant dip in hydration levels can noticeably diminish strength, considerably slow down the crucial recovery process, and leave your legs feeling inexplicably weaker than their actual capacity. But here lies a critical and often overlooked problem. As we gracefully age, our body's natural thirst response gradually weakens. This means that by the time you consciously feel thirsty, your body is already in a measurable deficit, and your muscles are already silently bearing the brunt of this insufficiency. Consider this scenario. Have you ever woken up with an unsettling stiffness and persistent aching in your legs? That stiffness isn't solely a marker of aging. It is, more often than not, a stark indicator of dehydration. When your body lacks sufficient water, circulation begins to sluggishly slow, the vital delivery of oxygen to your muscles decreases, and waste products like lactic acid gradually accumulate, making movement feel considerably more challenging and effortful than it ought to be. Proper and consistent hydration meticulously ensures that blood flows efficiently, guaranteeing that your muscles receive the precise nutrients they require to contract, relax, and function at their absolute peak performance. And hydration's crucial role extends beyond merely keeping muscles moving smoothly. It is equally indispensable for optimal joint lubrication. Every step you take is meticulously cushioned by synovial fluid, the natural viscous lubricant that ensures your knees, ankles, and hips move with effortless fluidity. However, when you are dehydrated, this vital fluid thickens, leading to increased friction, bothersome stiffness, and pervasive discomfort. Over time, this can transform walking and exercising into a painful ordeal, subtly discouraging movement when, in reality, the simple act of drinking more water could be the profound solution. Muscle cramps represent yet another unmistakable sign that your legs are desperately crying out for hydration. Dehydration severely disrupts the delicate balance of essential electrolytes such as sodium, potassium, and magnesium, all of which are absolutely crucial for proper muscle contractions. When these critical mineral levels plummet, muscles uncontrollably spasm and seize up, culminating in agonizing cramps that can strike at any moment, whether you are in the midst of a brisk walk or peacefully lying in bed at night. By diligently maintaining proper hydration, you actively help regulate these vital minerals, ensuring your leg muscles function smoothly and significantly reducing the frequency of those frustrating, painful nighttime cramps. So, how much water do you truly need to thrive? While the traditional advice of 6 to 8 glasses per day serves as a valuable general guideline, your individual needs are profoundly influenced by various factors, including your activity level, the climate you reside in, and your overall health status. The absolute key, however, is unwavering consistency. Sip water deliberately throughout the day rather than waiting until you are parched and in a state of deficit. Begin your morning ritual with a refreshing glass of water to replenish overnight losses. Make it a habit to drink water with every meal and consistently keep a water bottle nearby as a constant visual reminder. If plain water lacks appeal, herbal teas, water-rich fruits like watermelon and oranges, or even nutritious broths can also contribute meaningfully to your overall hydration. Some individuals express concern about frequent bathroom trips, particularly during the night. However, consciously skimping on fluids to avoid this is a significant and counterproductive mistake. Instead of reducing your water intake, thoughtfully adjust your timing. Consume more fluids earlier in the day and gradually reduce your intake an hour or so before bedtime. The overarching goal is not merely to drink more water, but to Remain consistently and optimally hydrated throughout the entire day, ensuring that your muscles and joints invariably possess everything they need to perform at their absolute best every single moment. Avoid prolonged sitting, reclaiming your mobility. The human body, with its intricate design, was fundamentally engineered for continuous movement. Your legs in particular are exquisitely reliant on daily activity to meticulously maintain their inherent strength, optimize crucial circulation, and ensure unwavering stability. Yet, the pervasive nature of modern life subtly encourages prolonged periods of sitting, whether it's hours spent watching television, immersed in a captivating book, diligently working on a computer, or simply resting for extended durations. Over time, an excessive amount of sitting inevitably leads to a gradual, insidious loss of muscle mass, significantly reduced circulation, and a steady, concerning decline in both balance and overall mobility. The most insidious aspect of this phenomenon is that you may not even consciously realize it is occurring until everyday activities, such as gracefully climbing stairs, effortlessly standing up from a chair, or confidently walking long distances, become noticeably more arduous and challenging than before. When you remain seated for extended periods, your leg muscles essentially turn off. The major muscle groups, your powerful quadriceps, resilient hamstrings, and robust calves, remain largely inactive, a state that inexorably leads to gradual atrophy. The timeless adage, "Use it or lose it," has never resonated with more profound relevance than in this context. Scientific studies unequivocally demonstrate that muscle loss accelerates significantly with prolonged inactivity, and for older adults, this can unfortunately represent a fast track toward frailty and diminished independence. Sitting for too long also dramatically reduces blood circulation, which can manifest as unwelcome swelling in the legs, an increased risk of dangerous blood clots, and a persistent feeling of heaviness or profound fatigue when you finally do manage to stand up. The optimal solution isn't about completely replacing all sitting with intense, high-impact workouts. Rather, it lies in the crucial act of deliberately breaking up sedentary time with frequent, short bursts of movement. Small, consistent actions seamlessly integrated throughout your day can exert an enormous and positive impact on meticulously maintaining leg strength and enhancing your overall mobility. Consciously standing up every 30 to 60 minutes, even if only for a brief couple of minutes, serves to reactivate dormant leg muscles and diligently restore healthy circulation. A deceptively simple habit, such as marching gently in place, performing a few controlled heel raises, or taking a short, leisurely stroll around the room, can be profoundly sufficient to counteract the detrimental effects of prolonged sitting. Another remarkably powerful method to integrate more movement into your life is to transform routine daily activities into invaluable opportunities for leg engagement. Try standing while you engage in phone conversations. Incorporate gentle leg stretches while you unwind by watching television. Or consciously choose to take the stairs instead of the elevator whenever a practical opportunity presents itself. Even the simple act of shifting your weight from one leg to the other while standing can effectively keep your muscles subtly engaged and prevent the onset of bothersome stiffness. If mobility is a legitimate concern, chair exercises such as seated leg lifts, gentle ankle circles, or resistance band work can provide an excellent way to keep your legs actively engaged without necessitating standing or extensive walking. It is often easy to mistakenly assume that merely because you walk or exercise for 30 minutes a day, the remaining hours of sedentary time somehow don't matter. However, compelling research reveals that even regular exercisers can still experience significant muscle weakness if they dedicate too much time to sitting. The undeniable bottom line is this: sitting itself is not the inherent enemy. It is staying still for excessively long periods that poses the real threat. Every conscious choice you make to stand, to stretch, or to take even a few steps is a powerful investment in the enduring strength and lasting longevity of your precious legs. So, take a moment to honestly ask yourself, when was the last time you consciously moved your body? If it has been a while, stand up right now. your legs will undoubtedly thank you for it, profoundly. Conclusion. By thoughtfully incorporating these 5 essential daily habits, consistently staying active, diligently fueling your body with the precise, right nutrients, consciously prioritizing profound quality rest, meticulously maintaining optimal hydration, and resolutely avoiding prolonged periods of sitting, you are not merely preserving your current mobility. You are, in fact, making a profound and future-defining investment in your own well-being. Every single step you take, every mindful and deliberate choice you make, incrementally contributes to forging a healthier, more vibrant, and infinitely more capable version of yourself. Age, in this empowering paradigm, does not have to dictate a slowing down or a surrender to decline. Your legs possess the incredible potential to remain powerful, agile, and resilient for many, many years to come. The undeniable key, the golden thread weaving through all these practices, is unwavering consistency. So, let your transformation begin today. Embrace these life-affirming habits with conviction and consciously keep moving forward, confidently, towards a stronger, more independent, and ultimately, a more joyful life.